Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the USC Trojans offense will get the first swing today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. And the Trojans will have to kick this away.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get into 3rd and long.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Clemson's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The back's got it.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes a quick grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he's able to get the boot away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Dump off, caught by the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And it's caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On first and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
Sack sets up second down. And he drops back in the gun. And it falls incomplete. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I like what the offense coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Tigers pick up enough for a 1st down here. And here's the handoff. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Touchdown, Clemson. They strike first in this national title bout. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down in what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Back to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Trojans, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now, the 25. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it to the left side for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense had...
Touchdown, Tigers! Great connection there for 6 points. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's got it on a crossing route.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Trojans moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Breaks free. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Running out of time in the pocket. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.
On the ready.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bought some time, now lets it go. Big throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the right side. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. QB decides to keep it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. And a quick timeout call by the offense. offense after the play.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Oh, what a grab! Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. Made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Clemson. They cap the drive with 6 points. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the second half was a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. It's an option look. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the back gets the football. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Heads up, 1st snap in the red zone on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Ran by the receiver. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
42 Spider.
And that catch is hauled in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Music now. Music now.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw it again. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. We'll start the 4th quarter with a field goal attempt. And that one straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, or the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. Money comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Keeps it on the draw. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pen him in. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's second down after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Handoff to the single back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he let the ball go.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the ball rolls dead. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass caught. Second down now. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man down.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Leaning on the run game here. It tests the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Let's throw to the right, looking for the first down. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense in hurry-up mode. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and
the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. But it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they need a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.